First of all, coming to Canada was one of my biggest excitement, and studying nursing was really one of my passion, as I loved the medical field and to helping and caring for the people, which really gave me a good potential living in the small community, where the small community has so much big humanity level, where they have compassion for others, they have love for others, they have care for others. I was new in the town, didn't know anyone. My classmate knew that it was my birthday next month, and he just called me at his home. We had a big party, like huge party. He had a cake and stuff, which gave me a good affection with the like the community of Pembroke and the valley itself. There is no big cities or big lights, but there are big people with big hearts. For sure, after a while or some, I want to live in a community where I can work in a hospital, as I'm a nurse, and serve people over there. So ex-military people who has worked for us, who has fought in the world wars and stuff. So all the elderly people, as well as delivering new babies to this world, gives me a great happiness. Living in the community has both ups and downs. As we know, it's a smaller space or a region where you are connected with less amount of people, but the connection is pretty good. It's from the heart, where you can talk to anyone pretty easily. It's easy to approach anyone. That's so much positive about community. Other things like going in the nature, enjoying the wildlife, hiking, mountains, rivers, and I would say in the snow with the skating, ski, and in the summer like sugar bush, everything, how maple syrup is made. I learned that from the community. Attending a powwow of an indigenous person gave me a good goosebumps where the drums was beating. So there were so many good positive things that I have learned and I enjoyed in the community. The other side, where you imagine Canada as in a big city with a metropolitan urban concrete world or a jungle, it's not like that. It's little hard to have a transportation, but people are friendly. If your car gets stuck, there will be someone who will help you to get your car pulled away. And I have experienced that in that winter. Main fear of the transport that I had came out to be good, because I started biking, skating, and also there's taxis which I helped. There are people who taught me driving school, and at last I have my driving license and I have my car. So which gave me a boost to get myself and to stand on my feet where I can handle everything. Leadership is always being one of the skills that I like, where if I see potential threat, I would love to protect other people for not getting into that. Mentor in the Algonquin College with international students give me a lot of opportunity. I love about all other different cultures, well, people are coming from all over the world, someone from Africa, from Latin America, Europe, give me a good cultural exposure, which makes Canada a multicultural country, a small village. And helping them, knowing their difficulties, and where I have been through all that phases, I can protect them, I can guide them and give them more better future that I also have. As an immigrant to rural community with the healthcare profession, me living over here by myself gives me a direct touch when I care for the people. If I'm caring for an elderly person, I feel like she is my mom itself, or she is my grandmother. There is cultural difference, and that brings to new knowledges, the new tricks and techniques to heal more patients that can understand more easily. There is always sometimes a gap in the language, but I think so many people have overcome with that. My experience was both of the beginning of the life, where I have given deliveries and helped to the doctors by giving a childbirth, and some end of life care to some palliative patients also. Canadian healthcare is pretty developed, no matter if it's a big city or if it's a community. They have all the high-tech machines, they have all the equipments and facilities, expert doctors, and all the stuff that a big city has, community also has that too. Everyone is respectful, there is no racism that I have felt. Everyone respects each other's gender, sexuality. It's a wonderful journey, and I'm glad that I choose the healthcare field and will give my best potential to make it more concrete. Canada has given me so much love, so much opportunities that I want to make my life over here. I have applied already for my permanent residency, and I'm waiting if the immigration can work fast. The fears were there for sure, language issues, local slang I didn't understand for a while, but people taught me, people were patient, and like there was always a smile where I go to any local store or any bakery, or like just walking in downtown makes me feel happy. A for sure, A is like, it is in Canadian slang, but I think so they're used more in Ottawa, like in this valley, where all my friends who are from native or like were born in here, their sentence would end with A. A. I was like, is that a question or was that an exclamation mark? But was funny. And I guess after a year and a half, I kind of got that slang too with me, where I'm sleeping when I'm speaking to my mother, I'm saying A, and she's like, what is that? Canada is a big country for a big opportunity. You can learn anything from a sugar bush, from how the maple syrup is made, or you can learn how the mint from Ottawa, the coins are printed. So it's a wonderful journey for me, and it's a big land to explore, and I'm still on my way.